What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? This is your host, Port City Ace, and today on Let's Talk Luxury, we'll be headed down to Hotlanta to go check out a $4 million property, which is owned by a man with one name, and that name is Tyrese, okay? He's an actual singer and songwriter, as well as an actor. He is one of the biggest movie stars in the industry currently. He's in the Fast and the Furious franchise, and he's also in the Transformers franchise as well. So we're definitely going to check out this property. Let me know what y'all think about it. I'm going to let y'all know what I think about it, and just put it down in the comments. But also, before we do that, like and subscribe, all right? And also, check in the bio at the bottom, all right? We have some Let's Talk Luxury t-shirts, all right? That's going to be available, all right? Some merch for you guys. But anyways, let's go check it out. Let's go.
All right. You know, it's a mansion, but I'm from South Central, so you open your door and you look to the left and the right.
No, he from the hood.
Now, come on now.
The man, the myth, the legend, Tyrese. What it look like?
What's up, AD? The house is a total 25,000 square feet. The house is 6 stories and it has an elevator in it. We're not gonna be able to do all 6 stories.
Man, this would
probably would grow a bunch.
Fast and the Furious and Transformers money get you.
This room right here is like I kind of nicknamed this room Zen. The moment that they come into this room, you just literally see their energy go. And in business, if you got a hothead, big money guy, then he'd be like, "What are you trying to talk me into investing in?" And then he ends up relaxing and he cuts the check. I believe in prophetically thinking and speaking things into existence. And so what I did was...
Hey, I don't know how many of y'all really think about doing that too. Like I'm kind of big in manifesting and trying to get, my thoughts and everything else to kind of help me get to where I gotta go to as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the only person. So of course, the man who has quote unquote, everything, or at least what it perceived to be everything, is actually there talking about the same thing. So that's pretty dope. That's real dope.
I went online and I actually ordered a replica of an actual Oscar, and you'll see in the front there's no name on it. So one day I believe I'll be taking a picture like this backstage while talking to the press that's always backstage at the Oscars, and they'll be putting my name on here, and his name is Blosker, because he's a bootleg Oscar. I'm gonna take y'all into my love nest.
Like they said back in the
day.
day.
The room has a password on it.
This is all
on the main level. This is one of the
rooms
that I'm very proud about. All of these really beautiful pillars and beams, this beautiful chandelier, is all vibes. I think I went a little too far with how tall my bed is, because for most of my childhood, I slept on the floor. There's this concept that when I get home and I'm chasing robots or all of the action from Fast and the Furious or anything that I'm doing, there's this idea of like opening the door and running and just, boom, and then you land in the fetal position, your hands going between your knees, and then you just...
Damn, buddy, about trying to go to sleep now, huh? Man, wake up, bro. Anyway, let's finish this. Let's get it.
Did I just do all that on camera?
Yeah, you did. You definitely did, bro.
This headboard came with the bed, and then I said I wanted to add some additional energy on the wall. This is suede, 24 karat gold buttons. I want to show you guys the bathroom. Marble floors, from floor to ceiling, glass and more glass. Man. I can almost guarantee you will never see this ever on another episode of AD.
Man.
Got marble curtains. We could have just put some regular curtains up in here, but the marble had to continue. We didn't want to go from marble to some little flimsy curtain.
Right.
Marble curtain. It rolls over. It comes back. It's beautiful.
That's dope. I never heard of that. How about y'all?
Get out my bathroom.
Hey, y'all, write that in the comments. Have y'all ever heard of anybody having a marble curtains? That's different. I never heard of that before. If you guys have, put it in the comments. And who house?
So this right here, this is the dinner table that only a chosen few has been able to sit at. I wanted this room to be so comfortable where 4 or 5 hours of good conversation and bonding happens without you even noticing. My office is like the Shark Tank. The moment you come in here, the deal gonna close. So I sit right here, I smoke my
nice
hookah.
fireplace.
I'm able to look at the front of my house and see whoever's pulling up and whatever
nice
energy
office.
is happening out there.
Nice.
We are going to come into this room and say hello to my chef. This
Chef, what up, though?
Nazia.
Hi.
Chef
I
Nazia.
got some guests coming over later, so I asked her to put together a real big, nice meal. But can you please walk us through all of these beautiful options?
So we have to have our veggies first, sauteed asparagus and Brussels sprouts, and then this is salmon.
Ooh,
and then
that's
this
my
is
favorite.
southern fried chicken because we're in the deep south.
Hey, come on!
And then
I'm
this
from the
is
south too. That look good.
pasta. I've made it with a cream sauce, a caper cream sauce. And then this is jasmine rice pilaf. I'm very famous for it.
Okay.
It's just jasmine rice, really, but it's very flavorful.
I'm hearing that the person who owned this house that I bought it from spent $350,000 on the kitchen.
Man.
And I was like, thank God you spent that money on the kitchen and not me. Thank you, Chef.
Yes, my pleasure, always.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
All right, so
That's
you
dope.
come over here.
That's a lot of money on the kitchen
and
though.
This
What's the most that you guys? Of course, I mean he is in a really privileged position, right? I mean, not saying that he don't work hard to get what he get, right? But $350,000 on the kitchen, like that's a lot of cheese. That's a whole house in just one area of a house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so you guys put in the comment section as well. What's the most that you ever heard of someone spending on a kitchen? I think mine might have been like $15,000 for a kitchen, and he talked about $300,000. So put in the comments and let me know.
This is where we normally eat dinner every day, right? So as a family, I want to show you something here. We did this just for Architectural Digest. It says Gibson Estate Dinner, Architectural Digest, pan-seared salmon, and everything that Chef Razia just described. She prints a menu every single day, and she surprises us and puts the magic together, and it's just a beautiful thing to be here. All right, so now we're going to go outside. I was born and raised in LA, South Central LA, so I don't like homes that's got brick. So I found a chateau Mediterranean, so all of the round archways and pillars. This is
It looked kind of
probably,
Roman, kind of sort of like a Roman kind of feel to me personally.
shiny paint with the most expensive wood you'll ever see. And as you keep coming into the yard is a little over 2 acres. And then the reason that I fell in love with this house, because it's completely isolated. It's surrounded by greenery. When you come home, you want to feel safe. You want to feel like you're a cell phone that gets an opportunity to jump onto the charger and decompress and relax. This is a trampoline that I set up for my daughters. And if you're a parent, if you have not embraced the idea of a trampoline, they get nice and tired. Now, I'm never going to tell my daughters that, but this was all a booby trap, and it worked. What you're looking at is an outdoor theater. The screen is humongous. I have never seen an episode of AD where you show anybody's home at night. So I'm going to break the rules right now and give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown. 3, 2, 1. Oh. It's nighttime. Look at that screen. Look at that. My.
Man, you get out there with your people and have whatever movie y'all watching, some popcorn, your feet kicked up. I think everybody probably fall asleep in the backyard, but that's really nice. I wonder how big the screen is though. I hope he tells us how big it is.
I'm 6'1" in height. So the screen looks big, but watch how big the screen is after I walk up to it. The projector shoots up a 4K image, and everything about this place lights up at night, and the screen is actually outdoor and it's waterproof. So I want to take y'all back in the house. This is actually my basement. It's literally a whole nother world and a whole nother experience. Way back in the day,
Man.
when I first did my first film called Baby Boy, there was a man
Classic.
by the name of John Singleton. Every time John Singleton came to Atlanta, I used to give him this entire bottom floor. This became the John Singleton Suite. Everything about my house is escapism, and you can just get lost anywhere in the house. I got an in-home studio. I would say I have a lot of very important things in my house, but this is probably the most important microphone because all of my hit records would have happened on this mic. I do have another mic, and I'm very proud of it.
So one of my favorite songs from Tyrese is Sweet Lady. I don't know if you guys ever, heard that song, but if you haven't, that's one of my favorite songs. So let's go.
This one right here, 24 karat gold, a real mic. This mic is always on standby. Like, what y'all doing? Oh, no, that ain't serious enough for me. So I'm just gonna stay right here and just look at y'all until the song becomes more real. I got a couple of more secret rooms that I'm gonna show you. This is the man cave. We come up in here. I have Cuban cigars. I went to Cuba and they took me into a secret room and was able to give me a collection of cigars from trees that are actually extinct.
Wow.
You got cigars.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate of cigars, so I love cigars. That's one of my favorite things to do, kind of, on the weekends, anytime I talk about deals or anything I'm doing currently with family, friends, or whatever. I love cigars, love. But yeah, that's dope. I've never heard that as well. So Tyrese out here doing all kind of
But
stuff.
I bet you ain't got that.
Yeah, I definitely got that, bro.
If there's a such thing as having secret confidential meetings where we don't want no one to be around while we're discussing and unpacking business and projects and albums and movies, the boardroom. If you ain't serious about business, stand back. Very, very proud of this room. Now, this is on floor number 5. There's only one more floor up, and I'll show you that in a second. This is the movie theater. There's 6 floors in this house, and this is the very top floor movie theater screening room. Shh. We did a private screening of Fast 9 in this room, and I did the screening with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I said, please don't wear no baby oil to the screening because you're gonna stain my seats.
This dude is a clown, man.
He didn't listen. Cost me about $300 to get the baby oil out of my seats. AD, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope something that you've seen and heard and that I've shared with you.
So overall, I don't know what you guys would want to actually, give Tyrese property. Overall, is a 6th floor, 25,000 square foot house that has an outdoor movie theater, which is dope. He has all kind of Cuban cigars that are hand rolled and made from trees that don't exist anymore, right? That's something I personally like, me personally. So he actually get an extra point in my book for that. But overall, though, like, what do you guys, would consider Tyrese house? Like, I personally, I would give it out of a 1 through 10, 10 being the best. I would actually give it a 9.4 overall. With the marble everything in the bathrooms. He got a code to get into his bedroom. Got 6 floors. Like, that's dope. Different areas of the house. So for $4 million, that seems like a pretty good $4 million spent. But overall, like I said, you guys put it in the comments. Let me know. Like, subscribe, and also, like I said, go check out your Let's Talk Luxury t-shirts. Go buy them. Go get them. And on to the next episode of Let's Talk Luxury. I'm your host, Port City Ace. Thank you guys so much. On to the next one. Let's go.